Hello everybody, my name is Jimmy Betts, and this is my submission for Peter from Luna Gale. And Martin said he'd drive Carly home and you were going to get a ride with somebody else. And he drove Carly. He said, let's don't go straight home, let's just drive out towards Mount Vernon because it was a warm day. And he drove her out some road he knew that he said was a shortcut to Mount Vernon, and it cut across a cornfield, and then it turned and went down a hill into some woods, and then there was a stream. Look, I just heard the story, so the details are fresh, okay? To show you why you should have known. Isn't that what you wanted to know? Well, it went down into these woods, and then it dead-ended. And nobody could see them. It was like 2 miles down there, and Carly was laughing at Martin because she thought he was lost because it was a dead-end road. And he turned off the engine, and he said, "Don't laugh at me. I don't want you to laugh at me anymore." And he unbuckled his pants, and he pulled them down, and he pulled down his underwear too, because he wore briefs, not boxers, right? He did. And Carly said it was so weird. She thought maybe he just needed to take a piss or something, but before she could figure it out, he basically shoved himself over and pulled her onto his lap. And she was wearing a skirt that you bought her from Marshall's, and he pushed it up and yanked down her panties, and then he put his hand on her back and pushed her into the windshield. Pushed her with one hand so he could jam his dick in from behind. And he did. He started fucking her as hard as he could. Carly put her hands up on the windshield, but her forehead kept hitting the glass anyway. And Carly said for like weeks after that, whenever she got into the car, she could see her handprints on the inside of the windshield. And she was a virgin. And there was bleeding. She bled all the way home, and when they got home, you were already there, and you were in the kitchen, and you didn't even ask where they'd been, or what took them so long. You saw them come in, and you saw whatever you saw on their faces, and you didn't say a word. And they didn't say a word. And you watched Carly walk through the kitchen and down the hall. And when she got into her room, she took off her clothes, and she had bled through her panties, and there was a blood stain on the back of her skirt. Her skirt was yellow, and there was a giant honking red stain on the back. Did she really need to tell you? All right, thank you all so much for your consideration. Once again, my name is Jimmy Betts.